This is such an important and exciting time as major astrological events are happening, bringing major shifts that I am so excited to explore with you. Hello, I'm Mamta and welcome to my astrology channel. I am a professional astrologer, mainly applying Western tropical astrology, and the whole sign house is here for my readings. This video is about the astrological events occurring around the meeting of the Sun and the Moon in Cancer. New moons occur when the moon is conjunct with the sun. New moons are excellent times to sow seeds of intention for what you want manifested in your life. And with its triggering aspects to the nodes of fate that have just entered different signs, what can potentially occur now may be setting the stage for the next 18 months as the nodes stay in a sign for 18 months. There are predictions for each sign later on here in this video and are time-stamped and shared in the comment section below for your easy navigation through this video. But before I begin, I'd like to request you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to help my channel grow. If you wouldn't mind, leave me a comment in the comment section below as well and hit the like button as well, as it signals to YouTube's algorithm to push my video out to more viewers, helping my channel's exposure and growth, and I would be really grateful if you did that for me. Also, I'd like to add that astrology is a subjective interpretation of planetary movements, so my reading may or may not resonate with you. So take what does and let the rest go. I'm here to share my passion for astrology and my own unique viewpoint with you, and I very much value and appreciate your presence and time here. So a heartfelt thank you as well. Standard time. New moon is conjunct Juno, the asteroid of contracts and partnerships, signifying soul-level contracts that show up to be honored in the life area. Cancer rules for you. It is opposite the planet of transformation, Pluto, which is retrograde in Capricorn, indicating transformation and change that is happening in our external world and can be a controlling force that may be opposing this contract or partnership. And in a few days after the new moon, we have the sun move into the sign of Leo. That is on the 24th, lighting up a different life area than that gets our attention. Venus also stations retrograde around the same time in Leo. Venus rules love, money, aesthetics, food, our relationships, our material values, and with this retrograde, we can have a comeback of some or all of these from the past. With the Sun and Mercury here, this gets our attention completely. For reference, Venus was retrograde in Leo back in 2015, and similar themes may show up for you again. The new moon, bringing a new beginning, is receiving guiding energy from Neptune. Neptune dissolves boundaries and the flow of positive energy that shows up from the higher realms of our consciousness may bring guidance to us from these realms. Our dream world may become more active at this time. Sudden inspiration and downloads of information may come in that guide us towards our soul's purpose. Neptune can also mean our higher self, and this could be our higher self guiding us towards our agreed soul purpose. This guidance can also show up through our interactions with others and can be the universe using them as a medium to deliver guidance to us. The new moon is in a square that is a triggering relationship with the nodes of fate, just having stepped into the signs of Aries and Libra. This is the me versus the we energy, which has its emphasis on embracing your own individuality and letting go of dependency in partnerships. The nodes of fate show us where we are heading collectively, as well as on the personal front. Here in this video, I'm just going to be talking about how this affects us on a personal level. The North Node in Aries is where we are heading. This is where we gain through new experiences. The North Node is also called Rahu in Vedic astrology and is about material gains. The South Node or Ketu is about our past experiences. This is the life area we want to let go of. This is the spiritual aspect of us and is where we can experience material losses as we detach and let go. Rahu amplifies gain, Ketu wants to detach. Simply put, we gain through asserting our individuality and focusing on ourselves and lose through dependency on partners. Pluto squares the nodes as well. Its trigger to the South Node has us wanting to shed past baggage. Its trigger to the North Node wants us to adopt new transformational experiences. We could be doing relationships a lot differently now. Look back to 2005 to 2006, and that is when we had the Aries the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. So there could be similar themes that could show up, that could give you an indication of what was happening back then, that could be similar to or a repetition of those experiences now. This planetary configuration forms a grand cardinal cross where we have the opposition between the new moon and Juno in Cancer and Pluto in Capricorn, and the opposition of the lunar nodes in Aries and Libra, with these planets and points also in a square aspect creating tension. So it's like you have these two oppositions, and then you have all of these planets forming a box, like they're all in square to each other. So you have the square and then you have a cross in between, creating triggers and oppositions, so external tension. Okay, so now let's explore how this could show up for you. I have general predictions by sign here, and through my experience, I have found out that combining rising sun and moon sign predictions gives a pretty good idea of what has the potential to show up. Rising sign is the most accurate for what could show up. Your sun sign can show what you want or what your purpose is, and your moon sign shows what you need to do. That is my own personal experience. Aries, risings, suns, and moons. A new contract or partnership that has new beginnings involving home and family will find opposition from a controlling person in your career area. You are now setting the stage for the next 18 months with the North Node entering the sign of you, where new opportunities bring material gains through your own personal efforts and because of your personal identity, because of who you are. Losses will show up to or through personal or business partnerships. Guidance comes through foreign lands or someone who is in solitude or isolation. Your own personal intuition will be strong around this new moon. You will desire to spend time in a foreign land or by yourself, recovering and regenerating. Venus, ready to station retrograde, may bring back a past romance, or past creative endeavors could be revived, or benefits show up through children, if you have them, or childlike activities. Mars in Virgo will have you analyzing and organizing your daily routines, work life, and your health. Please be careful operating machines while driving a car or any other mechanical device, and of accidents through fires. Keep your impulses under control. Taurus rising, suns, and moons. The new moon brings new beginnings where there may be a new contract or a partnership involving your siblings, relatives, or neighbors. Transformation or change can be happening through traveling or travels, or through higher education, or even through legal matters, or it could just be changes to your own belief system that can bring opposition to the new beginning that shows up for you. There can be friendships that can show up as a guiding force. This can be the beginning of gaining through your individual efforts through foreign lands, or through working in isolated places or in seclusion. There can be losses through dependency on partners in your daily routines, workplace, also in improving your own health. Venus stationing to go retrograde may bring benefits through past homes that you might have lived in, or past ways that your family would have helped you out. Mars in Virgo brings passion and romance and enhances creativity, and also brings active time that you can spend with your children. That is quality time that you could spend being active with your children, or through childlike activities that are fun. Be careful of accidents through operating machinery, or because of fires, or fights with lovers or your children. Gemini risings, suns, and moons. You may have new beginnings through contracts or a new partnership that will help you generate an income. you may find opposition through changes or transformation that is happening to your partnerships with financial institutions, or through changes happening to your partner's income. This has to do with changes that are happening that benefit you through other people's money. You could find gains through friendships and groups you belong to. Your losses come through romantic partners, creative endeavors, and children. So you would lose money if you're dependent on a partnership in a hobby, or if you're partnering with your children or with a lover. Your career and public image are what guides you. Venus stationing to go retrograde may bring help through past ways. Your siblings, relatives, or old neighbors may have helped you. You could be organizing your home, or organizing for a home, or looking for a home for your family, or to something to do with organizing for your family. But please be careful, as there can be accidents within your home or to your family. Be careful operating machinery or with fire in your home, or fights with people in your home or family. There's a good possibility that there could be words that may not be said intentionally, but will cause a rift in relationships that you have with people in your family or within your home. Cancer risings, suns and moons. This new moon in your life area of you brings new beginnings through a new contract or partnership because of how you have shown up to others. Opposition comes through transformation or changes to your personal and business partnerships. This new moon sets the stage for gains through your individual efforts to grow your career and improve your public image. Losses can show up or will show up to or through partnerships within your home and partnerships that you may have with someone in your family. Venus stationing retrograde brings benefits through past ways you generated an income. Money owed through your past efforts could just show up. Someone might want to pay you for work that you did in the past and didn't pay you then, or may want to pay you more to come back to an old job. Guidance can also flow through people in foreign or isolated or secluded places. You may have arguments with your siblings, relatives, or neighbors in the course of organizing yours or their daily routines, or it could be regarding health matters, or you could argue over pets. So be careful. Try not to get into arguments. New rising suns and moons, you will be setting the stage for new beginnings in foreign lands or places of solitude or isolation. You could find yourself trying to balance your daily routines, your work, your health, and pets, as all of this goes through a transformation or change. You are setting the stage to gain through foreign travels, or pursuing a higher education, or through legal matters, or through your religious and cultural beliefs. Losses come through partnerships with siblings, relatives, and neighbors. Venus retro in your house of you will have you explore past ways of how you dressed or appeared to others. There could be guidance that could come through what is available to you through financial institutions like banks, or a loan, or a mortgage, or through your partner's income. So you're like, how you could benefit through other people's money. You may be working hard on creating a stream of income that could be about organizing daily routines, or to do with improving health, or to do with pets. Virgo rising suns and moons, you will have new beginnings within new friendships or new groups. Transformation or changes to your romantic relationships, to your hobbies and creative endeavors, or with children may bring opposition, and you will try to balance your friendships and these other activities. You are setting the stage to gain through financial institutions or your contribution to your partner's finances. Losses will show up to your own income, probably since you may end up contributing to your partner's income. Guidance or people who will show up to guide you may show up in your personal and business partnerships as well. Venus retro brings help from people you may have known in the past and are in foreign lands, or they could be people in places of solitude or in isolation, or people in secluded places. Mars in your own sign of self makes you physically very active, and you may work at improving your physical appearance and improving your own health. Libra risings, suns, and moons. This is a tough time for you as the South Node transits your house of self. You will have new beginnings in your career and to your public status with this. Changes within your home and family will be an opposing factor. You are setting the stage to gain through your personal and business partnerships. Losses here can show up through being selfish and through your own addictions. Invest in streamlining your own daily routines, your work habits, and improving your health. Venus retro brings past helpful friendships back into your life. You may find yourself traveling to foreign lands or spending time by yourself in solitude, needing time to recover. Take care of your mental health, please. Obey the laws. Be careful driving or operating machines. Stay away from addictive substances. Scorpio risings, suns, and moons, you will have a new beginning through a new contract or a partnership that requires you to travel. It brings you higher education and it restructures your belief system, or it could come through legal matters as well. Changes to your relationship with your siblings, relatives, or neighbors would be the opposing factor here, requiring balance. You are setting the stage to gain through your new daily routines, through getting a new job, improving your health, or getting a new pet. Losses come through dependency on your partners that you may have in foreign lands, or partners in places of seclusion like hospitals, prisons, or mental asylums. Your partner could be suffering from an addiction or have issues that he's dealing or she's dealing that has to do with mental health. Guidance can flow in the form of love, enhanced creativity, and through children. Venus retro brings helpful people from the past in your career sphere. You may find yourself networking and building friendships and relationships in group settings. Sagittarius rising, suns, and moons, you will have new beginnings through a new contract that is with a financial institution or has to do with your partner's income. There can be changes to your own income, and this will require planning and balancing. You are setting the stage to gain through a romantic partner, your creativity, or through children. There can be losses to or through friendships and groups you belong to. Guidance can flow in through your home and family members. Venus going retro brings benefits from travels to places you may have traveled to in the past, or through going back to studying for a higher education, or revisiting your past religious or cultural beliefs or past legal matters. You will be working hard as the next couple of months will be busy for you career-wise. Capricorn rising, suns, and moons, you will have new beginnings to personal and business partnerships. You will need to balance your own transformation and changes that are happening to your own identity and to your own person here as it opposes these new beginnings. The stage is being set for you for gaining through your home and through your family. Losses will show up through your partnerships you have in your career and that you hold in your public status. So a partnership that actually defines your public status is going to be where you could be losing. Guidance comes in the form of communication with your siblings, relatives, or neighbors. Venus retrograde can bring help from past financial institutions, or the way your partner earned an income in the past could also help you. You could be traveling in the next couple of months or taking courses to increase your knowledge or be busy with legal stuff. Aquarius rising suns and moons, you can have new beginnings in your daily routines or in your workplace or in your health routines, or get a new pet. Changes that may be happening in foreign lands or to people who are in seclusion or in isolated places like prisons, hospitals, or mental asylums will be the opposition that you find in your external world that you would have to that would be opposing your new beginnings, and you will have to balance out. You are setting the stage for gains through your siblings, relatives, or neighbors, and losses can show up through traveling or wanting to pursue a higher education. And it could be that maybe your partner wants a higher education, or you could have losses through legal matters or through your partner's belief system. Guidance can come on how to increase your income through your workplace. Venus retro brings benefits through past personal or business partnerships. There could be loans or mortgages or a form of other people's money that will be taken away from you. Maybe loans that may need to be paid off, or your partner's income suffers a loss, or your insurance benefits get taken away. It's just that there would be losses for you that have to do with other people's money. Pisces rising suns and moons, you will have new beginnings in love and romance, creativity, and or through your children. Changes happening in your own career will have you trying to balance your work with a new romance. If you are in a committed relationship, you get to revive romance within that relationship, or you get to revive your own creative endeavors as you juggle. Like, you need to find a balance between wanting to have time for your hobbies and working, or you may be trying to get pregnant and get pregnant. You are setting the stage for gains through your own efforts to earn an income. Losses will or can show up through loans, financial institutions, or through or to your partner's income. Guidance for you comes through your own intuition, which will be very strong around this time, and also how you show up to others. So you find that you get guidance in how you need to present yourself to other places. You may find yourself in foreign places or secluded places like hospitals, prisons, or mental asylums. Sorry about that. Or in isolation. Venus retro brings help through past daily routines, past workplaces, or past health routines. You may be analyzing and organizing your personal or your business partner's daily routines, their work, and working on their health as well. And with this, I come to the very end of this video. I hope that you can find some kind of value in what I have presented today. And if you did, then please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and to share this video if you find that it could be of value to someone else, and also to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really be very grateful, as it could help my channel grow. And that's it for now. Bye for now. See you in the next video.